everybody, how's it going? Welcome to a new Legend of Mushroom video. Today I want to be covering a topic which might be a little bit controversial, but I think it's well worth talking about, and that is what is worth spending your money in Legend of Mushroom, right? There's a bunch of packs, and of course there's the gachas and so on. It's quite a pay-to-win game in so many regards, but a fair analysis is due of what would I be putting my money into this game if I was starting over. So let's go. Anyways, let's start off with the basic ones, which I did buy myself into at first when I just started the game, and I'm going to be talking about the gifts system, whatever the name, the reason for that being the name is going to be. So there is a bunch of things here which are quite interesting. Now you might see I did buy the magic lamp one, and the reason for that is when you first start in the game, just having enough lamps is going to be your biggest bottleneck. It's going to be allowing you to get any resources, experience, and money in general, just so that you are able to either keep upgrading the lamp or leveling up so your gear is better, right? So that is going to be the main bottleneck early on, and having a big bunch of lamps will just feel amazing at any point in time. So buying this, which actually didn't really take much money, but I kind of forgot how much it was, is going to be giving you access to a massive boost of just lamps every now and then, as you're going to be leveling up and up and up and up and up. This goes all the way up to level 25, which is based off of the level of your lamp, not your own level, right? So as you are leveling up the lamp, you will be presented with not just a new shiny, I don't know, level of gear you can get access to, right? As you are leveling up your lamp, you will be having access to even more and more higher tiers of gear you can get, but also at the time you do so, you're going to be presented with, well, a big bunch of lamps to be rolling, right? So that is always going to be feeling great, and I think it's pretty decent value, especially early on. Now once you are very experienced in the game, you're going to be rolling in lamps, as you can see right here. I only got like 20,000 now, and that's not even a big amount. People are having, I don't know, thousands and thousands of those, like hundreds of thousands, as they are just accumulating them as time goes by, right? So, yep, early on, I would definitely be recommending you to get these one pack in particular if you are going to be putting any money into the game. Of course, it just feels very nice to go ahead and get it. Now, I don't know about the level fund here. You're going to be getting a bit of the same. I don't know. I mean, gems are always nice, but you are mainly going to be using them for just getting extra tickets on the rush events, for like the pal rush and the skill rush, which will be giving you an upper hand. And if you're going to be able to win any of these events in a newer server, if you're a new player, it's going to be a big way of just getting a big early access to Skyrider pack. Freeze! Download Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide right now and enjoy bonuses of up to 35%. As you accumulate these bonuses, you'll be able to use them to buy things for you instead of actually using your real money like we are showing right here. All you need to do is go to Google and search for Aptoid, click on the first link that appears and download it. As you download Aptoid, it will install in your device. Once it is installed, go ahead and search for it in your device, and then within it, go ahead and search for Legend of Mushroom. Go ahead and click on Legend of Mushroom within Aptoid and download it and install it in your device. Then head on over to Google Play and search for Appcoins wallet and download it and open it up. Once you have it installed, here you will be able to see how much bonus you currently have unlocked, as well as input my promo code Midway, which is going to be increasing the bonus you are getting when buying things in Legend of Mushroom by 5% forever. As well as here, you're also going to be able to see your purchase history. There is a guide down in the description, and the code is also down here on the screen as well as in the description, so go ahead and get it now and start earning more value for your money. Now, Skyrider passes, if you're not going to be getting into the gachas and buying mounts, back attachments, artifacts, stuff like that consistently just by dumping a lot of money into the game, which we'll get into a moment, getting some free stuff from the Skyrider passes is going to be your best bet to just get some massive upgrades long term. So, I mean, I say free, but of course, I am encouraging you, or rather telling you that if you think that you might be getting the upper hand, that it's going to be allowing yourself to kind of do so and actually winning some of these events, if you do put a little bit of money into getting some extra gems, you know, it will be able to kind of give you the edge, right? So from here, I mean, there is some massive additions. For example, the Pyre Breaker goes a long way in PvE. For archers in particular, the Adapto Slime is also a great addition to the game. And more recently, we also got the Boom the Bang mount, which is also quite nice, as well as the Ghost. So there's a lot of options in here. Also the Cloud Drifter, man, they're all pretty damn good and have their uses in the game, especially early on, of course, as things go up and up and up. Whaling it out and buying stuff from the gacha events will always be the way to go. But if you're a free-to-play player, this is a way of getting some massive upgrades. Now, the the other Feather Pass here system, it's not something you can really engage with in any other similar way, right? They don't really interact with gems. It follows along a different path of events, so we'll not get into that one right now. Now, what about the Shroomie Battle Pass? This is one that I totally ignored. It kind of follows along the same way as you are going to be, what is it, like reaching level 30. So as you are initially progressing, you're going to be getting an extra amount of keys, and that is the main idea of this whole thing. You get a big bunch of keys, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think this one is really worth it. As you are going to be progressing, you will be getting stuck at certain levels of every single dungeon, as you're not able to get enough damage to be the next magic, what you call the elite, the genie level here with the magic lamp keys. You're maybe going to be dying here on the dragon levels. So in any case, yeah, I don't think this one is really worth at all. Just getting a little bit of extra keys will be all right at some points. I mean, like, more keys also means more lamps, but when your lamp level is low, they're really kind of just not worth using. I mean, of course, you need to be using them anyways to increase your lamp level. All in all, I just don't think this one is worth like spending 10 bucks over. I mean, maybe spending like $1, I would do so, but in general, I totally ignored it as I was like leveling through it, and at this point, it's just like sitting there, and I've never really paid attention to it, right? So yeah, I don't know. I think out of the 3 ones, that is the one that I think it's the least worth it. Now, on to the privilege system, and over here, of course, we're going to be first of all touching onto the skipping all ads. That's just like the first thing that I would ever buy if you're playing this game. It is really annoying to have to be watching so many ads just to make sure you're completing everything daily, getting the extra keys, getting those extra speed ups on your upgrades, whatever it might be, getting more free AFK rewards. It's just so many ads, man. Just get rid of them. It's like 10 bucks, but you don't really fully unlock playing this game until you do buy this. Now, I would also very much encourage you buying the lifetime pass. It is just a massive amount of upgrades forever, right? So if you're going to be playing Legend of Mushroom, you really like this game and you're getting into it, maybe even if it's only like a couple months, this makes it a lot more worth it and just increases your progress level a lot, like just a lot faster in general. You're going to be getting a bunch of gems and lamps every day, just extra tickets for basically every dungeon, which is a lot of extra progression, and it's kind of like embedding the other battle pass which we talked about, but this is going to be lifetime, so you just get like more extra dungeons literally every day, more challenge tickets limits for the PvP system, which I think it's kind of whatever. The big impact thing here, and the most important one here, is really the daily speed battle attempts, right? If you do not have the daily, or rather the lifetime pass, you're only going to be able to speed yourself up the battle system only once per day. And believe me, when you are early on progressing in this game, you're going to be getting through a lot of levels, and the speed in general of this whole system is going to be so slow, right? So you do want to be getting this speed up as soon as possible and as often as possible, and believe me, if you do buy this pack, you are going to be so damn grateful. Now then, we have the monthly card, which kind of follows along a little bit in the same direction. You do get a little bit more lamps and also the extra what you call it, just a little bit of gems daily, which is all right. I mean, not terrible. You do also get extra chances here on the Lamp Rover and Molten Ruins, which is, yeah, again, just a little bit nicer in general, but also you do unlock the speed up mode on rolling the lamp, which is another big bottleneck when you are rolling a lot of pieces of gear, and early on you're not going to be able to do these like 20 lamps at a time like I am doing right now. You do unlock that a lot further down the line as you are leveling up your lamp levels, so once you are like early on only able to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, like whatever lamps at a time, that is just really damn slow, right? So if you do go ahead and buy this pack, that's going to be feeling so much greater. But if you're going to be spending quite a little bit of time in the game anyways, you know, you're going to be rolling through those lamps anyways. So yeah, I don't know, if it's sort of like a very good privilege to be having if you kind of are just going to be valuing your time and getting things done a lot quicker. And it's only like $5 per month, so whatever. I did buy it a couple times when I was a lot more active into the game. Then there is the Joyful Farming, Mining, License Trial Cards, Avian Giveaways, Palfis Pass. All of these ones, I honestly just pass on them. Now, if you are a whale, obviously you do want them. They're going to be increasing your efficiency in basically every single aspect of the game. It makes things just give you either more tries on one thing, like for example here the trial card, it just gives you another attempt at the Dark Trial, so you get more resources for your talent system, you get more rewards. You know, it's always worth buying, but they are really expensive. Like, look at this, 16 bucks. I personally just pass on these kind of things. At some point, I don't know, I'm just kind of just like in maintenance mode of playing Legend of Mushroom at this point. So yeah, I couldn't really care much about being as efficient as possible in this game. But early on, if you are a new player and really trying to be top of the ladder in your server, I don't know, if you really want to be trying and pushing forward whenever there's a new system coming out in that server, as things unlock as days go by in the new server, buying some of these cards just to be making sure you're staying in the top would be the go-to, but at that point you're really just wailing it out. I've never bought anything out of this event section here. It's just a little bit of extra stuff, which for the most part is just whatever. Like, again, if you're a whale, just buy everything, but honestly, it just doesn't feel worth it. It's just like worse value than any of the value packs we already talked about, and they are kind of all like just the same way. It's just like a different format, right? So this one's going to be giving you some stuff daily. This one, whatever, it's just like going to be giving you some random rewards out of opening this when you're spending some money. This one is whatever. So this value card, I don't even know what this one does. It's just like once you do buy it, you're going to be able to unlock these like daily. Yeah, it is just not worth it, man. I think those are just like lackluster rewards. If you're gonna be putting your money into anything, first and foremost be the battle passes, like initially these ones that we talked about, the level fund and the magic lamp, and then the privileges get this ad skip for sure. The lifetime pass is definitely a must, and then I would go for the monthly card, and then everything else is just up to how much you're gonna be wanting to whale it out. And then there is like stuff here in the shop. I mean, the gem shop is just what you would expect it. It's just buying currency for currency, nothing special about that. Then there is some of the pack shops here. I think I bought one of these when I first started playing the game. The only worth one here would be the Star Hero pack if you really want to be getting the Genie as soon as possible, which is the best edition here for most classes. It's one of the best ones there is, but it's really damn expensive, so I don't know about that one, guys. Then everything else, I think it's just not worth it. Maybe if you want to be unlocking some early skills as a newer player in a new account, or also for the pals. I think the skill one would be alright since you do get Nature's Renewal, and Durian Bomb is kind of whatever. The Eggplant is okay if you're playing a warrior, that gives you... Actually, no, it's also alright if you're playing an archer because of the crit rate, but otherwise, I don't know, 54 bucks just to unlock this one, what you call it, a pal, yeah, not worth it. Everything else over here, yeah, I would never buy anything here, like no gems with my real money, for sure, not at all. And then if you want to be spending your gems in something, the most worth thing to be doing so is in the clock winders, simply because of the cost value of them. And then you do have the limited time shop here, where I've sometimes been buying some of the key packs here for the dungeon, whatever you call it, the dungeon pack. It's alright if you really want to be boosting yourself up and getting some extra keys, kind of like the packs we talked about before. And I've only bought this like 1 or 2 times, but really, honestly, nothing over here feels worth it. It's just a little bit of extra rewards, which you would be getting anyways by playing the game a couple days more. So yeah, honestly, all of this section, totally a no-go. And finally, there is the gachas, which of course we haven't talked about just yet, but it's the most big, like it's the biggest thing where you can put money into the game. It's why this game is really a big pay-to-win game, and it's when you're gonna be spending out thousands and thousands of dollars if you really want to be getting yourself a guaranteed reward in a gacha, right? So there is no gachas going on at the moment. We only have like this event, which is kind of like a free one in general. You can buy your way through it, but honestly, you should never be buying anything from this event in particular, because you can accumulate these coins over the course of different events and eventually be getting yourself anything you want guaranteed. It's gonna be taking a long time, but honestly, all the rewards out of this event are really just not as good as anything that comes out of the gachas, right? So gachas are where it's at. Now, there's no question about it. If you're going to be participating in one of these and trying to get something, doing the enough rolls on whatever it might be to get yourself a guaranteed reward, it's going to be taking a hell of a lot of money, right? It's just about it. So I'm not really going to be discussing whether or not it's worth it. It's just a matter of what class you're playing and what the rewards are going to be for that gacha, and if you are enough of a whale, you want to be buying into those. I did buy myself into a couple over the time. Like, I mean, at this point I can say years, because this game is being out for so damn long, but I really don't think I'm not that big of a whale, guys. So for sure, if you want to be buying every single gacha event, it's gonna be costing you, I don't know, like $1,000 to make sure you're getting everything on those events, and then you can keep on doing them if you want to be upgrading those things like over and over, like multiple times, right? So yeah, you can like just have multiple copies of something and get those star levels upgraded, so like the effects are stronger and stuff like that. Yeah, at that point, it's just about how much of a whale you really want to be going to. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this topic. If you want to be cussing me out or whatever, you think this is like propaganda or whatever, I mean, I get it. It's alright, but I had to talk about it. I think some people might get some value out of seeing whether or not it's really worth putting your money into something in this game. So, in any case, if you enjoyed it and watched it until this point of the video, like, subscribe, and check out Apptoid if you're going to be spending out any money yourself. And I'll be really appreciated if you go ahead and use my code. In any case, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. See ya.